Hello everyone, Brad here, back with California Adventure. I have not touched this park in a very long time. I just came out with the Hollywood Studios one I was doing, but I'm back doing California Adventure. I'm going to jump between the different parks, try and, alternate which ones I'm doing. But I will show you what I have since last time. Mostly all over here at Pixar Pier. I'm going to start by zooming in. There's stuff I did all around the rest of the park, but I'll skip to that in a little bit. Starting with the building for the aerial ride, Little Mermaid ride. I had all of this done, and that's all that was done last time. So now you'll see I've completed the rest of it. So got the little archway here. There's actually a statue of King Triton. This is the best I could do for that, because again, I don't use any custom scenery or I'm not going to use any billboards either for this. And that actually reminds me, somebody left a comment in one of the earlier videos about this being custom scenery. I just want to show that. There it is. So this is actually a regular piece. You can use them, and they're great because they're similar to my favorite roof edges. I've said it before, these are my favorite pieces because they can go through anything. Same with this, I can literally find anywhere, you can put it anywhere. Except, oh wow, except there I guess. But it's an awesome piece, and I like how it turned out for that bridge. So yeah, no custom scenery, no nothing. So some things may look weird, like this King Triton statue. Alright, coming along. Now this is where the queue goes. Kind of comes out front here. And you'll see I actually have it going inside through this glass design. And I tried my best to make like a clamshell ride. I actually just used like these monster hands. And I used a lot of Egyptian walls for to kind of replicate the mural in there. It's not a full ride. One, the building isn't big enough for Roller Coaster Tycoon. You need a lot more space to compress stuff in the game, and you just can't make it fit in here. That's the problem I had with Magic Kingdom. That's why a lot of the dark rides I didn't actually make. Alright, coming along outside. We've got the queue, continues out along the rest of the building. Alright, so some more of the Paradise Garden Park area. I got this just kind of the rough layout along the edges. This will be cleaned up. You can see I have it cleaned up here. This is kind of what you'll expect to see all along here. Usually they'll have stage shows and things like that, but I still have to finish up the edges. Now here's a new building technique thing I kind of came up with. I always love to find new ways to do things, like kind of creative ideas. I thought of putting this here, but putting it like in the ground. Like that. So it kind of gives it a little more texture, a little more detail. And I like how it turned out. It seems like every time I'm making one of these videos, I always figure out at least one new thing or new idea for how to put stuff together in the game. Got the little square here. Did my best to make this little Lighthouse Statue. Got the Joffrey's coffee stand here. And there is a pin trader stand. I didn't put it yet because it has to be really small. It's like a little pin trader like cart right here. I'll have to look into that later. Alright, so coming along to Pixar Pier, I kind of have the foundation, at least for the walking area, so I can get the water somewhat where it needs to be. Unfortunately, something that's kind of a pain is in Google Earth Street View, this is all still Paradise Pier, the whole thing. So I'm going to have to use some more references. I might have to go find pictures and things like that. So it might take a little bit longer than usual to do all of Pixar Pier. I know most of it's the same buildings, like all these buildings are essentially the same, they're just painted different. So, got that. Now jumping back over here by the Grand Floridian and Grizzly River Run, I kind of finished up this area. I'm doing this whole section kind of in segments. Last time this was all completely bare, there was nothing here. All of this was actually just blank. I mean, I had the ride going, but that was it. So you'll see now I've added trees, kind of touched it up, added the lockers on this side and the DVC booth on this side. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you one more thing I did. That was kind of a new design I did. Now for the fences, it has like kind of a... It does have like a net look to it, but it also has lines going across. So my solution was I got 2 of these, put them on each side of each other to make the fence look like this. And you can still put trees and other things in there. This doesn't stop it. So I was able to get the fence as close as possible to how it looks in real life. So I thought that was pretty neat. Alright, and back over here, I just kind of use like the snowy boulders, snowy rock, to kind of replicate the geyser area. There's nothing I can find in the game that would make a good geyser. I haven't looked super hard because it's something I never used, but I'll see if I can find something that would work as the 3 geysers that are over here. I've started the bridge that goes over the ride. And this is the bridge that takes you on the whole back path around here. But I'll come back and touch up some of this stuff a little later. But this area is done for now. The other thing that I need to do, I'm gonna have to find pictures because it's not updated on Google Earth. It's a recent change. But over here, by the award wieners, to the right of it, this is now the entrance to Fill Our Magic. So this all used to be eating area back here for award wieners. Now, the entrance is here, straight into the theater. And the eating area goes from back here all throughout here. So I'm going to have to change this sign a little bit, add some tables here, and make this the proper entrance. I'll just have to look up some pictures for that. I believe that is all I've updated since last time. I am going to have to go back too and change the trolley station because I don't think it's going to go that way anymore. It's all closed off now. But I may wait and see what comes of the Marvel Land before doing that. Alright, let's check everything out at nighttime. It's funny, my computer's starting to slow down already. So over here, you can really tell that I added a lot of mist because it is a very misty area after you drop here. And it looks really neat at night if you've ever been to California Adventure. It's dimly lit, very misty. Let's look back over here. So you'll see I've got different kind of styles of lights as they come around. You've got these ones over here, but these ones here. These are a little more accurate to what they actually look like in this area. And you'll see inside, I've added a whole bunch of random lights just to kind of illuminate the building. And then it kind of just stops here. And obviously I have not put any lights along the Pixar Pier. Now that's pretty much it for updates on California Adventure. I'm having a lot of fun working on this again. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, why not like and subscribe so you can see more of these park creations. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.